Hello. Welcome to episode 4 of Forever Him. Ahana had to find an escape, and the only way she could have done it was when he was on charge. She waited the whole night, sitting in her room, journalizing, making a plan, working it out. She realized that only way to escape from him was to leave the house because he can't be in public, because he's a secret mission, he's a secret recipe, he's a secret uh, of the entire Sentinels organization. He can't be in public. People can't see this Zen alive when everybody knows he's dead. It will raise a lot of questions. So her way was only her way out. The door was locked. She couldn't do it in the daytime, but she could only do it when Zen was on charge. So she waited. Finally, it was midnight to morning 2. Zen was charging. He was into deep charging. It was a point where the charge was in third gear. Charging has 4 levels. One is the light charge, one is the fourth gear charge, which is the heavy charging, where all the brain, all the mind gets developed and gets reheated, gets restructured. That is the time when his mind is not in contact. What happened with Meera was that time his mind was not charging. So his mind could hear everything and take tap of Meera's location. But when his mind is reactivating, that is around 1 hour in the middle of the night, that is the time you have to escape. And that is the time Ahana got up, she packed her bags, everything. She opened the door and she left. She knew whatever happens, she cannot stay inside the house. She left her phone, as she knows he can track the phone. She left the phone, she left the band, she left any materialistic things except she had taken a card where she could withdraw a lot of money, and she left. She didn't know where to go, but she thought, let me go and find Sentinels. Let me go and find that man who had introduced me. So he decided that she will go and meet her boss, because she was in charge of the guest list. But when it was middle of the night, she decided to go to the station where she could stay for some time, eat and rest. She couldn't sleep because she knows if she decides to rest and lie down, he will catch up. So she goes to a station, eats something and waits for it to get morning. Once it got morning, she rushed to the boss house and she didn't go inside. She was waiting for her to come out. When she came out, she looked at Ahana and got very worried. Ahana, what happened? Why are you looking like this as you have not slept? Are you okay? Are you worried? Is anything you need? Ahana assures that everything is okay. She doesn't want to waste time and asks her who was that man who was there at the party. Which man? The Mr. Kunal Kapoor. He had given me a card. Oh, Kunal Kapoor. He is the head of a very big organization. He's an investor. He's one of the investors of a fund, of our organization. He was the one who invested in that event. Can I get his address? I really need to meet him. Why do you say so? But there's something I want to ask you. The boss got very worried. Ahana, are you okay? Do you need help? Boss, I have no time to waste. I really need his address. I have to do something very fast. So she's like, okay. She says, I don't have his address, but I have his number. You have to call him. He said, okay, I will call him. So she decided to get his number and she calls Kunal Kapoor from a public booth. First call goes missing, second call goes missing, third call he picks up. And he's like, Ahana, why are you running from this? You had asked for it. And she gets very shocked, as if he knew that she was calling. I know you've been asking for it. I know you've been calling for this. Why are you doing this? You wanted your boyfriend back, and now you can't handle him. Sometimes I don't understand what you girls want. You wanted him back, we made a better version. He's not a better version, Ahana shouted. He's toxic. He's worse, he gets physical, he killed my friend. Of course, it was your fault. You shouldn't have told her about the plan. I told you very clearly you're signed on dotted lines. We should put you behind bars. Sentence has a bar, has a jail. We should put you behind that after you broke our trust. But you didn't follow the rules and now you blame us. Well, listen, sir. I don't want him. Please take him back. We can't take him back. We can't be doing this. This is not a toy shop that you return something. You have to deal with it. Now that is your fate. That is your karma. You have to deal with it. You have to stay with it. You can't let him go. We can't get the world to do. So you either go back to him because he's getting frantic and he's searching for you. That's why he has reached out to us. I knew that was you who calling. Or we get people from Sentinels to kidnap you and take you back to the facility. You decide. And if you go and tell anybody, we'll kill them also. That includes your parents. This is your fate. You had called for it. Now you will live with it. Ahana gets very worried, very scared. She said, sir, you know what will happen if I go and tell this to people? Well, who will believe you? Who will believe you? We can take back Zain whenever we want. But who will you believe you? Before you go to anybody, you won't see the light of the day. So it's best you go back and you take charge of your boyfriend. It is your fate and you deal with him and you dare tell anybody. And you have to face his wrath whatever happens. Anna gets very, very worried. She is in tears. She hangs up the phone. It is 2-3 hours she's sitting on the road. But she doesn't want to go back home. There's only one way to beat her. She decides to go back home. But sees her mom and her grandmother not there. There's a tala in her house. They must have gone to Rishikesh. Her phone is not with her. They must be tried calling. She had only one way out from it. And she thought she's going to use that. Even if it takes her life. Keep listening to Chill Pill Files for the last episode.